Well, good afternoon, welcome to another edition of COD Bites Fishing Adventures. Just had a nice drive up to Paull, picked my work up from Martonge, me bait up from Martonge, nice black lugs and squid, and got to Paull and it's absolutely rammed. 30-40 anglers on there, can't even get on. So I spun round and this is where I've turned up. Yeah, I'm at the ferry terminal car park. Sea state is lovely, look at that. Got it all to myself. There's a few cars in here but none of them are fishing. Got it all to myself. Don't know what it's like here, I've never fished here, so it's a new place for me really. I'm hoping to get some fish obviously, but I've got my pulley panels. I'll show you rigs anyway. I've got a pulley panel with squid and black lug on. Then I've got a toe-up clip down on the other. Toe-up clip down, right. So obviously that's for smaller baits, smaller fish if I can get them, because I don't want to set all my stall out for cod and end up blanking because I'm on a good run now. So I'm going to cast this panel out. I'm just going to see if you've got good viewage. Let's have a look what the good viewage is like. You should have. I'm going to cast this one out. I ain't going to go out too far because I don't know what it's like here. I've never fished it, so I don't know. So we're going to find out. Have a quick last check of our gear. Make sure we aren't wrapped around anything. Make sure it's all lined up through the eyes, yes. Shot out about 35-40 metres. I ain't going to go stupid because I don't know what the pole's like or anything. I've never fished it. Yeah. Hopefully it might hold. Nice to get a fish early. Plenty of light in tonight anyway, so it's all good. Don't know how it drifts these fellas. I don't know what the driftage is like. I'm not going to cast the other one yet until I know but it's holding. I think it's a 7 point, no actually I think it's a 6.9 tonight, or 6.8. There's not much pull in the sea. Just conditions look great. I mean there's lots of bloody fish coming out. I did an all-nighter yesterday and got 27 whiting. Yeah, 27 whiting. None of them biggish. I had some lots of two fish on one pulling like double headers. It was a 11-hour session. After about 4.5 hours I was up to 10. So, but I didn't film it, and I'm glad I didn't really, because I don't think I could have been able to film it. It was fish every cast. No wonder bloody Paull's rammed. But as I say, I've come down here. I've never fished it. It looks like it's holding, so I'm going to cast the other one out now. Right fellas, that's both rods out. Weather conditions are not bad. I mean there's about 10 mile an hour wind blowing, well maybe 8-10 mile an hour, but I've sort of positioned the van to block every bit of wind out, so I don't think I'll get any, because it's blowing in right, but I think it's an easterly anyway. It's like a northeasterly, so you know, it's completely blocked out because I've got the van here. So I'm fishing at this side of the van, so I shouldn't get any wind on the camera either, so it should be all good. But it's nice to be back out again. Well, I say back out again, I've done a lot of bloody videos and fishing in the last few weeks. Nice to see Shane Codfiber get over the 2,000 subscriber mark. He's put a lot of hard work into that channel, and it looks like it's paying off. He's gone over 2,000, so big congratulations to Shane Codfiber. Get over to his channel and support him. Great channel, lots of good content. So it's all looking good out there for fishing it, fellas. Could do with a few cod, like, but I mean, I'm not greedy. I've had 3 cod this season so far, 2 of them on camera. You know, it'd be nice to break my 27 cod record in the season, so you never know, it might happen. You know, for all I know, I could get 2 or 3 today. I've got the right conditions, I've got the right bait, so let's see. Leave it on them rods for a few minutes just to see if there's any action on them. I have seen a few people fishing here before, but I've never fished it. But I reckon you'd get a few flatties around here because there's a lot of mud in. Well, it looks muddy, sandy muddish. So I reckon you'd get a lot of flats and stuff around here. But it'd be nice to get a big chunky cod, wouldn't it? And a new venue. Tell you what, it's a busy car park. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 cars in there, plus mine 8. Actually, there's one behind me. I really am looking forward to this session. I could see it being a fruitful session, like. You'll have a good view of the rods today anyway, because we're not far from them. No rain forecast, so let's hope it doesn't rain. But I absolutely love it when I can sit next to my van, have a coffee when I want, fresh, and it's just real nice, really is. I should have done this bloody years ago. All them cold freezing nights when I didn't have to do it. Can we get a fish first cast, fellas? That's what we want to know. It's holding lovely. I don't know what the snags are like round here. We're going to find out, aren't we? Tide's coming in lovely now. Tide is just hitting the wall. When I got here it was about 20 metres out, but by the time I'd set up and rigged up and got my coffee made and all that lot, it was at the wall, which is where it is now. So I don't know what it's like here for fishing. I ain't got a clue. Whether it's full of crabs, whatever, I don't know. I think I've seen Scott Hardcore Fisherman and a few others that might, like Mike Remy and people like that fish here, so I'm sure they've had a few fish out of here. Who knows, it might turn into one of my favourite spots, I don't know. It does look good for a fish though. Just hoping I don't lose tons of weights, like. But I think our tide's about 20 to 7 today. I'm going to check though on my phone, but I think it's 6:40. It's now 4:05, so it's about 2.5 hours to high, I think. Let me just have a look. Well, I don't know, fellas, I went searching on YouTube. I'm not going to find the bloody tide on there, am I? I meant to click Google. Oh, but dock, let's have a look. High tide is... It is 20 to 7. It's a 7.32 metre. Don't know whether you can see that or not. But it's 7.32 metres, so 20 to 7. Oh, that's good then. We've got 2.5 hours, haven't we? Got 2.5 hours up and maybe an hour and a half down. So that's about a 4-hour session. Be about a 4-hour session then, so let's see what we can do in 4 hours. Last night when I was fishing, I had 10 in 4 hours, so that one here, obviously. Always good when the whiting come down the Humber, because when you're just looking for flatties off season, it's a long old fishing session, and sometimes you don't get nothing, but when you've got flatties in there and you've got the Rockling and the eels and everything else, you've got a good chance of getting some good fish. I'd like to get an haddock. I ain't had an haddock out of here, so you know, I'd like to get one. I've had haddock, but not out of the Humber, so it'd be nice to pull one of them in. Right fellas, I'm going to take my first break for now, but I will be back if there's any inclination of a bite on them rods. See you in a bit. There we go, first rod. If you look at the rod, I've got a knock on the first rod. I'm not going to rush it, but it'd be nice to get a fish first off. Yes, it's definitely on. Oh yeah, I've got a nice little tickle on that. It's not massive. I'll have a go at that. It's off it in crabs though. We don't want crabs, do we? But you know, that's a good sign. Getting a fish already. I know it's only a little one, but it's a bloody fish. I don't think it's on though, because it's not wriggling now. Just hope it's not flatting. It's not going to swallow me up, because I don't want to lose my hook first cast. I think that's the Turbot paternoster with a Turbot clip down with a worm on it. The other one's got a full squid with worm. Well, half a squid cut straight down the middle, long ways. Well, I've had interest, you know, that's the main thing. If it goes again though, I will pull it in. Going out Malacca, I landed into a bloody big batch of crabs. I think I'll get another worm out for that gear anyway, to be sorting out, because bloody worms are rock solid obviously, because Thorne. Little worm soaking on there then. Right, it looks like that didn't materialise into a fish, but I did get some interest on it, probably crabs. So if it does move again, I'll be back on. Right, I'm going to bring this one in because I've had a bit of interest on it. Probably a flatty if there is anything there. If not, it's crabs. So let's have a look. Definitely not on that, fellas. Let's hope I haven't missed a bite on the other rod. Just get this one back out then. Yeah, just follow that round there and it's just there, look.
Do I have to cross the side? But this way on the right is not allowed. Do I have to cross?
Yeah, because we've got Sam there, look, I told you how to get on it. It's that little Sam there, but it's just here, so I'll suspect that you just walk around with it.
But on this side I can't.
I've never been on this side,
I think I have to cross. This side is...
You can't, I doubt if you can get through here. Well, I'll have a look, but I don't think you can. Oh yeah, I think you can, look. I think there's a step there. I think you can go that way.
It's allowed?
I ain't got a clue. Public notice, possible closure. Please note as part of the may proceed.
Okay.
I don't know, it should tell you on that sign. You see that big blue sign there?
Pardon?
See the big blue sign here, just behind this fence? It's a great big blue sign. It tells you where everything is.
Yes, and I mustn't go there. I thought if I had to cross to the left side.
You might have to, but I ain't got a clue because I've never gone on that side. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably what you have to do. I don't know whether that's blocked off or not, but you know, I don't know. I think that's got a gate on it. And I don't think you can get on it.
So
maybe you have to cross over the road onto the left,
yes,
and then follow it round and then go into the building.
Yes, but there I don't know. I think I'm not allowed to go.
Well, if there's a pavement there, it's public access, so you will be able to.
So I go on the left side.
Yeah, stay on the left side, follow it round. Obviously, don't go on the road because there's cars pulling to the right, and it should take you to that building.
Yes.
And then you've got a gangway to get onto the ferry.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Sound like somebody from Holland or somewhere around there asking me for directions to get on the ferry, but I've never been on it pedestrian wise, so I ain't got a clue. I suspect you keep to the left of the path and then follow it into the big building, and then there's a gang, you know, go through checkout or whatever, there's a gangway. But, you know, she's on foot, you see, so I don't know. So I've just sent her up that way and tell her not to cross the road, like, obviously. But I ain't got a clue myself, so I did tell her that, like. Right, I'll be back as any action, because you can tell there was nothing on that rod, but it was picked clean. Let's go bite at the first rod, fellas. Keep an eye on it. One nearest to us. It's only a little bite. Probably a flatty. We'll keep an eye on it. It's been about 25 minutes since I last came on the camera, like. It's getting dark now. So I put my tip lights on. Won't be on before the lights are on fully. The car park's pretty full, there's about 12 cars in it. Just made myself a nice fresh brew. It's all good. There's a few more turned up fishing now. Out at one end of the car park, there at the other. I've recast the pulley panel one out on a full squid and a big black lug. And I've knocked it out at distance. I don't know what it's like here at distance, and whether it gets stuck or not, I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? But I really did throw that out a fair whack. So, you know, I ain't got a clue whether I'm going to get it back or not. But we'll certainly find out, won't we? I think it's crabs myself. I've had some little tickles on them rods. Well, the one nearest to us, the flap at the toe clip down. But not much else really. I ain't had nothing on the panel. But I might not swap that onto a paternoster shortly, because you know, I'm never too keen on a pennel in here now. You know, this early on in the season, I know you do get cod on pennels in here at distance, at slack water, but I like to have two baits in the water on 2 different length hooks, you see. You know, it's a bit of a one-trick pony when you got a pennel on. But we'll see. I'll see how this gets on. I'll give it another cast after this, and if it's no good, I'm going to swap to a 2-3 or paternoster, because it'll probably do the business in here, and I'll probably get a lot of weight in or whatever. I want some fish, put it that way. I don't want to lose my my fish catching streak, because I won't be happy, because I didn't really want to fish here. I've never done it before, but as I say, Paull was absolutely rammed. You know, there was nowhere to get on at all. I didn't want even space to park the van, that's how bad it was. Because there's been quite a few cod coming out, obviously, and you know, the word gets about, don't they? They come from far and wide. Paull is getting like, he's getting famous now. Mention Paull, and you know where it is. It's just like Cod Corner now, isn't it? So I'll be back if there's any action on them rods. Go fellas, end rod. Got some interest. Probably a whiting. There's a huge bit of squid and black lug on that, so it's got to be a decent sized fish. Have a go at that. The only problem with a pennel, you've only got one chance, haven't you? Really. You know, if they start going for the middle of your bait, you're not going to get now, are you? Oh, the other one's off now as well. Well, that looks like a flatty bite on the left. So I've got both rods going now. Come on. Bugs you, do it when you get a bite on both, and then it's just little bites and they don't touch them for a while. Case of the cameraman, this. I'm still confident in getting a decent cod, you know, tonight, because I know there's cod come out of Pouting, so I've been reading about some guy that's just left. We're in between Cod Corner and Paull, aren't we, really? I don't know what's on there, I don't know who's there or whatever, but it is the ideal time to fish there, really, if you can get on. I would say so, yeah. That's why I never went up there. I thought it's a waste of time going up there. Right, I'll be back if there's any movement on them rods, fellas. Right, we've had lots of interest on these rods, but no fish as such at the moment. It's looking good for a fish. I stuck the pennel out there, long distance, about 80-90 metres, full squid, full black lug. Whipped the bait on really tight, because I know there's some crabs about, so you know, try it that way, see what I can do. But you know, you can only do what you can do, can't you? Loads of interest on the left rod, the toe clip down. I've had some bits of interest on the paternoster, but not much. You know, as I said, I don't know what it's like fishing here, because I've never fished here before, so we'll find out. There's a couple of lads fishing now to the right of me, and there's some more fishing to the right of them, so car park's starting to fill up a little bit with fishermen. Like, all we're looking for is some fish, so with a bit of luck the rods are going to go and we're going to get some. There's a bit of rain falling, but obviously I'm behind the van, so it's not going to bother me. So it's all good. It's a bit of footage though, isn't it? And you see that ship coming in there, look. See him coming in. It's that way. We're just lacking fish action at the moment. But it's all good. Just hope I ain't got any light noise off the camera, because sometimes you get light noise off it. Sometimes you're better off putting the camera there. And bring it backwards, because always best to have your lights behind your camera. I found that it sort of distorts the picture slightly. So, fellas, first rod, one nearest to us. Has some lovely bites on it. Let's hope it's going to go again. If it does, I'm going to have it. Probably a whiting. Not much action really. I've had the odd bite, like, but you know, no substantial. That's probably the best bite I've seen all afternoon, what I've just had there. It doesn't look like he's coming back for more, does it? There's a bit of rain in the air, real fine drizzle, but not to the point where you're going to get wet. Camera case again, look, I put the camera on, great bite, and it's not going now. It's not good, is it really? I don't want to make a long video if there's not much in it. So I'll be back if it goes again. There we go then, fellas, first fish of the evening. It's a bloody slug. Slug. A little fella in. Get him back in. Can't go up long, that's the main thing. I've already got another rig ready, guys. I'm going to swap to a paternoster. Well, at least we're off the mark, fellas. It's a Rockling. I had one of them for a while, so I'm quite happy about that. Keeps the streak going anyway, that's the main thing. I had a few little tugs on it, but I didn't really want to pull it unless I had to, because I had two hooks out there. But I swapped now to took the clip down off, I'm now on. So the clip down off and I'm now on a Torque Paternoster. So I'll put this one away because the Torque Paternoster is the one I usually go to get good fish. So it's that time of the time where I usually get bites anyway, so it's all good. Well, I'll let you know if any more action on that rod. Back here we go, fellas. Fire rod. There's a 20-pound cod on here. Just had a little pull down.
15-pound haddock.
Definitely looking like another Rockling, this or something, or a flatty. There's some crabs out there. I'm sure there is though, because I've had a lot of strip bait.
It hasn't been cold enough, has it? To knock
I tried a big full squid and a big black lug.
Yeah.
Well out. I mean, it held, but
Did it?
no interest whatsoever. So either Paull's nicked all the fish, or there's none about down here tonight. But yeah, I've had a few little bites.
Yeah, it beats a blank.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to get a blank. At least I've had a Rockling, like.
It's just nice to see your tips go.
Yeah, it's off again, look. It's probably a Rockling.
What you want with that one, mate? Where?
I've got squid and black lug wraps on it. So I did start on black lug, but it was getting eaten in a few minutes. So
yeah.
Wrap a bit of squid round it, lasts a bit longer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely pulling to the left though for some reason. Right, we'll be back if that rod goes mad. Well, fellas, I'm back on for a while, but not for long, because I've got a lot of boy racers here at the moment with the soaked up cars and stuff, making a right racket. So I don't want to kill you with noise, like, you know what I mean? So you know, let's keep it sort of like short and sweet. I ain't had anything. I've had a few pull downs, little pull downs. No spectacular. You know, there's no of any importance been happening on the rods, like. Apart from that Rockling I got earlier, it's been pretty bloody quiet. I'm not so keen on this, to be fair, in here. I think the bite action's been atrocious, really, compared to Paull and Makro. I suppose some people will like this venue, but I don't. It's not good at all. So, unfortunately, you know, I've probably got another hour or so, yeah. But we'll see. See what happens. You never know. When the tide goes out, I might get a few bites, like. But at the moment, it's been a bit drab. You know, it's going to be a small video. I'll look if I get 20 minutes together. Unless I start getting a bit of bite action on the way out. There's bloody loads of cars. Must be at least 60 cars in here now. So I'll go for now, and I'll be back if anything happens on them roads. Big pull down that one. Just had a huge bite on this there right rod, huge bite. So it goes again. That was a cod bite, that. Would be nice. Best bite I've had all day, that, by a long way. It was a huge big pull down. Defo cod. Is he going to come back? You never know, they might just start to be coming on. Someone needs to happen because it's been shite round here really, and that's putting it bluntly. It's not been good at all. I'm not very impressed with it really. But for bite wise, it's very, very quiet. Shame about that. I'll be back if it goes again. Right fellas, I'm going to call this a day. I'm going to pull this rod in. I did get a pull down on this about 20 minutes ago and I left it out because it hadn't been out there long. I'm going to pull it in. If there's no on it, I'm going. So let's have a look. Of course, I'm not so keen on this because I've not had much action in it. I might be lucky to have a little flatty on it or something. Hey. Strip clean bets, me though.
I just had a knock on this.
You just had a knock on it?
definite little knock there.
No fish though.
Yep.
Shame, isn't it?
That's my last chuck.
I don't know what I've done here, but totally done something. What the hell have I done here? I've got a clue what I've done there, but I'll have to start again. Right away. Wondered what I'd done.
Rods in bags.
Say again.
Rods in bags.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got to have rods in bags. What do you use?
Me, I just use a quiver. Just bang it in. The rest of my rods are just stashed in the.
Yeah, but the thing is I bang a lot of rods about in the van and that, so I like to make sure they're secure so that you'll break them. Like, took a few eyes out before dropping them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I try to take care of them these days. Not exactly cheap, are they? So
Yeah.
cost you a gal man fishing now, really. I mean, how they can justify £600-700 for a rod is beyond belief. Because I've never known a fish out there that knows what rod's catching it. You catch the same fish on a £20 rod, can't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like reels and that.
Yeah, I mean, I've caught them on £20 rods before, so.
Oh yeah, you spend some money if you want, isn't it?
But I mean, there's no need, I won't go stupid. That's why I won't buy Ziplex and stuff like that, because they're too dear for what they are.
Well, I'd buy second hand at the right price.
I mean, I'm after a couple of Fireblades, because I like Fireblades, but
Yeah.
I won't pay more than 200 quid for them. I know you can buy them for about 300 now, can't you? But
Yeah.
I won't pay more than 200 quid for them, because I think once you start going past that point, it's an expensive hobby for something that you don't really need to spend. Because you can catch just as many fish on a cheaper rod.
The thing is, you get a 600-700 quid rod, you drop it, and you smash it,
Well, that's it.
You're gonna cry, ain't
50
you?
quid to get it redone, innit?
you're gonna cry.
Right, fellas, that's it for us. You've had a good little chat. It's been not very good here, pants really. You know, I won't be coming here again, but at least it's a new venue I've tried out. So until next time, from me, Jimmy Codbaits, it's a very, very good evening from Ferry Car Park.